So our buggy is currently stuck, so I thought I'd just take a few minutes and talk to you about kind of what we're doing. We are spraying our trails, and I wanted to share the importance of herbicide in the right situation. So I know a lot of people have really strong feelings about herbicide spraying, and rightly so. You don't want to just go spraying everything willy-nilly whenever you want and, without any type of game planned. But herbicide used in the right doses at the right moment is a really valuable tool. And so in our case, we are trying to maintain our trail system. So we had bush hogged this trail system about a month and a half ago. And as you can see, you really can't even see where the trail system is anymore, at least in this particular spot. So in this case, for example, we don't want a whole bunch of woody debris, woody shrubs, tree ceilings to be popping up that could cause a lot of damage whenever we're coming back into bush hog. We would love for these trail systems to stay pretty clear. Now, that doesn't mean we want absolutely everything to be clear here. We still have a ton of understory that we are going to continue to manage, probably do some bush hogging, maybe some prescribed burning if I'm lucky. But here, herbicide is a great use because we really need it to be as clear as possible, because I have goals for us to be able to do ATV riding a little bit more efficiently. I have goals for my kids to be able to ride their bikes, get some dirt bikes out here and be able to ride the trail systems, to be able to walk out here without tripping on a ton of roots. Now, again, I still want it to be natural, but that doesn't mean I want to be always, competing against, trees that are popping up. Second thing that we noticed was that we have some tallow trees that are trying to get pretty rooted in. And so, if you know anything about invasives, you really need to knock them back before they get any type of establishment. So we don't have a widespread problem, but they are starting to sprout up. And so we want to make sure we knock those back as quickly as possible, as hard as possible. And that's where herbicide, again, is going to be really beneficial in this case, because while we're maintaining our trail systems, we're also going to knock out these tallows, these individual trees. So I thought I'd just share, because I know a lot of people have strong feelings on herbicide, and again, rightly so. But remember that it is, like logging, just a tool, and used for the right reasons is going to give you a lot more bang for your buck for the long term. Just make sure you're using it wisely, understanding exactly, where you're using it, and you're working with a professional who understands the chemicals and doing the right doses for whatever it is for your needs. So hope this helps and gives you a little inspiration. If you got any questions, shoot them in the comments.